my name's Cauthen, and we are in my shop, Landrum Tables in Charleston, South Carolina. We basically take discarded wood and reclaimed lumber from all over the Low Country and build furniture from it. Landrum Tables officially started about 10 years ago. So my father, Henry Cauthen, was a director of the Preservation Society in Charleston. It took a lot of time to instill the importance of architecture and the wood and the construction into us as young kids. He died 10 years ago, and literally I had just made like a first set of tables, and you know, one of the last conversations we had was he liked my table and I should probably do something with that. So the first step is taking old beams, which we've just gotten this load of today. And you can really see how awesome some of the grain is on these timbers. It's really fantastic. And then we will take it over here, de-nail it. So this looks like a crusty old board, but the crosscut, there's one more nail, but the crosscut that you're gonna see is gonna reveal the quality on that end grain. That's what you can't buy anymore. That's the beauty in it right there. So, got one more nail to pull, and then we'll turn this into some wonderful legs. Instantly, you can see all the nail holes in the patina. That's just a part that I don't ever want to get rid of. So that's going to be one leg. This will be the next leg, and the middle will become parts. So I'm instantly looking for blemishes in the wood and other aspects that'll be best for making a foot. You know, one good thing about this furniture is it really is hands-on from the beginning to the end. You know, if you're making something and you do everything the same, you'll have equal parts, and that's the key to a piece of furniture, is having equal parts. When you go to do the math on putting a table together, you got to have your legs first. Everything is going to be dictated by the size of the leg, the height, the size of the skirt boards and everything. So you want to get your legs and your top figured out first, and the rest just sort of falls into place. And then once I've done that, they get a little splintery. And so I'm going to go ahead and pre-sand this before I put it together. I think the hardest part about using reclaimed lumber is dealing with the fact that it's not perfect. You have to embrace the imperfections, and then it becomes perfectly imperfect. One leg might be a little different than the other, but I mean, that's also part of the character. You know, if you sit there and try to join everything and get everything perfect, in doing that, you remove all of the character. So to keep the character and to keep the table unique, you have to kind of work with all of those imperfections. All we're really doing is getting rid of what wants to come off, and we're going to keep the rest. So you can see how that, we want to keep all that and let the rest be clean. So the perfectly imperfect table, this board has a little twist to it, but what we're going to do is we're going to join it and then shave off the little parts that don't fit. They're little raised up areas that, you know, need to be touched with the planer. These are boards from natural downfall from Hurricane Dorian that came through. And before that, we had Hurricane Matthew wood. So, you know, you have to imagine 2,000 trees chopped up on the side of the road, and a woodworker's just drooling every time he drives by. I actually got some amazing trees from Dorian. It's a shame they went down, but you know, we're not going to chop them up into firewood. So I love seeing how people use the design their own way. You know, I make them, they leave. Thanks to modern technology, Instagram, etc., we can see what they do with them, and it's really wonderful. Like I'm surprised sometimes. I'm like, wow, that really looks good. I wouldn't have ever thought of that. And so that's been the greatest thing, is to see how other people get inspired from something that you do. It's been pretty cool.